We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be endeavoring to do the undoable. No, we're going to be checking out Pirate Patrol. First look at Pirate Patrol, in fact. It is from, and I'm going to try to say this correctly because my mind immediately wants to break this up and change it and do it wrong. I simultaneously love and hate this name. I think it's clever, but I can't pronounce it without my brain trying to explode. So, it is Indielligent. Indie, intelligent without the inte. So, Indielligent. Like I said, it's clever, but I hate it because I always want to say indie intelligent. Anyway, moving beyond. Never change. Indielligent. October 31st, 2023 is when this game went into Steam Early Access. It looked really cool. I saw it and found it and was like, hey, I should check it out and see what it's like. I don't actually know. I've not played this at all yet. We're about to embark on our first look. We're about to embark on the tutorial, and it's going to be great. So a big shout out and a thank you to Indielligent and Keymailer for coming up with the code for this. It means a lot and, well, allows me to do my job. I'm running out of things to cover. That's not saying that this was like a bottom of the barrel scraping. I requested this fairly recently. So, that's not what I'm saying. But I am running out of things to cover because I've been covering new stuff every single day on the channel that you've never seen before, ever since January 7th, plus the old stuff and things and whatnot. It's cool. Anyway, we're going to hop in and begin in 1 second. I just want to say to the developers, I think maybe this is more important than I'm going to play it up as, but you have this sound in the background, right? That's on loop. It's probably like 8 to 10, 12 second. I don't know exactly. I haven't counted. I'm not going to. It's a loop. And you know what? We're going to go to start new game, and that is where we'll actually hear it. So the music cut out. You'll be able to hear the... Anyway, it's not a perfect loop. It pops and breaks, and I hate it. Please fix that as soon as humanly possible. It really bothers me tremendously. It shouldn't. It's not really a big deal. Obviously, there's other more important things to do with the game, but if you're gonna annoy the or give us an option to turn off ambient sound. I know it's in the sound effects, but anyway, you got to clean that loop up. I'm just saying. I hear it pop every time. I have it turned down, by the way, guys. This is much louder when I originally started. And then I kind of adjusted the sound because I was going to chew off my own arm if I didn't. Anyway, moving on. I apologize. I don't like being negative in general, especially not right away. But that has to be fixed. It seems like an easy fix, but I don't know. Maybe bring it to like... and then fade it out, and then start the loop again. Maybe start the loop fading in, and then overlap them or something. I don't know. It needs to be fixed. All right, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to do it anyway. Assign pilots. Select and move 6 pilots to the ship for the campaign. Okay. That seems cool. So obviously, straight up, we probably would like to not go with the worst of the worst of the worst, sir. So generally, it looks like we have enough pilots to choose from that we can avoid folks that have red numbers. That doesn't mean that they're, like, significantly worse. Because, like, look at this one, right? The speed... Wait, what is that a minus 0.22? Okay, so it's a minus 0.22. I said that was a bad comparison. But we take a look over here, right? So it's got a little bit more speed, but its piloting skills are a little bit worse. And its criticals are lower. So it's not a really, just stick to the greens. Now this one, Bubbles. Bubbles is incredible. Look at Bubbles. Bubbles is the best. Like, actually really, really good compared to everybody else I'm looking at here. Havoc's up there too. Havoc actually kind of has Bubbles beat. Sorry, Hyperion Havoc. I'm not going to go with Neutron Nova to start. I'm going to go with Bubbles. You know what? Bubbles, you've impressed me. You're going to be one of our first. Over here? Okay. Then we're going to get Neutron Nova, man, himself. There's a person named Axe. I don't care. They're going in. Decent speed. Not the greatest piloting skills, but not too bad. Sure. Come along, Robin. Hyperion Havoc, you're coming too, buddy. Because of course you are. All right, now we gotta choose wisely for our last one. Our last one. They're literally counting. I just had to see the number there. All right. The popping. Dog. Man's best friend. Oh, but we have somebody called Legend. That's actually almost... It's worse than dog. The Legend is worse than the dog. However, Breaker's not too bad. A big boy. No. Alright, we're going dog. Alright, dog. Let's go, buddy. Welcome. Welcome. So what do I do now? I go to this? I go to this. Alright, now we have to choose available fighters. Okay, so we got speed, HP, sensor range. There's attack factors, which are all 1. Okay, so that's not a thing that I have to worry about. So they're fighters. Is sensor range super important? I don't know. I feel like speed pretty important. So I'm seeing a 250, 240, 245. HP and sensor range. Okay, I guess we'll start with the 250, the Centauri. The Wyvern's gonna come up 242. And then we're gonna go back down near the bottom here. That's a pretty high sensor range. The Caroglin? Sure. Caroglin. We have the Fire Orc. The Fire Orc. Yeah, sure, why not? Throw him in there, he's pretty good. We need 6 fighters? We do. We go neon. No, alright. Ooh. Double neon's different. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the guard. Why not? Alright, give me somebody with some high speed again. There it is. The FS-17 Hunter. Alright, that's that. Can we do more? No. Okay. It's like, it says 6. I just wasn't sure. Alright, now we have to assign the officers. The XD, XO? XO. Okay, looks like we have the top 3. We got Viper, Vanguard, Phoenix, or Valkyrie. We're gonna go with the Valkyrie. Why not? Alright, now we need to get assigned tactical and engineering Ulcifers. Tactical officer, Nova Knight, Saber, Laser, Blazer, Azer, all sorts of, Blade, Laser, Blazer, all sorts of Azers. Nova Knight, Saber, Laser. You know what? Nova, come join us, my friend. Then we have the Apex Predator of the Inferno Fish. We need a fish. Everybody needs a fish, right? Alright. Let's do this thing. Oh, God. For perhaps hundreds of years, countless people realizing that the giant corporations have created a monopoly on the galaxy have bought off the Federation elected politicians, have fought desperate battles to resist the system, but they have all perished in unexplained accidents. 25 years ago, the Great Prime Revolution, the unification of the great pirate clans that was about to sweep through the corrupt system of the corporate, like a tornado of flame, came to an unexpected end through the treachery of a few clans bought off by the big bosses. The corporotocracy, there we go, got it, had crushed his greatest enemies, the pirate clans. I don't like auto-advancing text, but this actually isn't as bad as I thought. But the price of betrayal, different than the prince, was too high for these pirate clans. As a young but talented pirate captain known as Captain Lionheart hunted down the treacherous pirate leaders one by one and punished them in the most brutal way. While Captain Lionheart's revenge has been told as a fairy tale to billions of people living under the oppression of giant corporations who have lost hope. The Navy and security forces controlled by politicians brought by the fought a great war to search the captains all over the universe to prevent him from becoming a legend, but they failed. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind here. It's okay. But, while many officers and soldiers within the Federation's cumbersome and bureaucratic structure had no qualms about taking their paychecks and following orders to control the masses for the big bosses, another group was about to set up their own game, realizing that humanity was being enslaved, exploited, and thousands of years of civilization's achievements were about to be destroyed at the hands of the brutal monopolies. The Federation Secret Service was aware of all the dirty dealings between the big boss and the corrupt political leaders. Even as the Navy desperately searched for Captain Lionheart, they were secretly liaisoning with him, collaborating behind the scenes on operations that would make the lives of the corrupt political leaders and corporatocracy become a nightmare. Long ago, Captain Lionheart discovered one of the corporatocracies. Yeah, there we go. Secret laboratories raided it heavily and managed to steal valuable, secretly developed technology from the corp's hands. With this technology, I can't read that. Something happened in Lionheart's possession. The Federation Secret Service secretly developed secret stuff and a very special warship. Many honest officers and agents have given their lives, stuff and things, and Father and Lionheart, corporatocracy. I did so good at that. You guys should all praise me and my amazing reading abilities.
Captain.
Oh, so she said a word. That was okay. Hi. Yes, I am the captain now. Tutorial step 1 of 10. You guys ready for more of my incredible reading? Me too. Captain, welcome to the Federa Intelligence Service, the FIS, and our newly developed prototype carrier, the Father. I am your counseling officer, Alia. Sure. Your reputation as a legendary pirate captain is well known. True, many officers on board are aware of it. And of course, some have worked with you on our covert operations. Please keep in mind that this advanced patrol carrier is still in the prototype stage, and while you may have contributed to its design, the ship's true capabilities have yet to be revealed and are still unfamiliar even to us. We will push the prototype to its limits as we test it. The FIS wants you to use your experience of intense conflict with the chip gangs to perfect the ship's design. Once the ship's design is complete, our mission will begin to uncover who is running these AI gangs and who is behind them. Captain, I suggest you press escape now and have a look at the help section. Never. And then return to the screen. Left click on the Father symbol on the map and then you can select that ship. Then right click on the point you want to go and our navigators will make the necessary adjustments to plot the route and we will be on our way. The distress signals on the map indicate emergencies detected and relayed to us by the FIS command center. We can reach these points by right-clicking on them. We can also right-click on planets to set a course to enter the planet's orbit. Our intelligence officers are still working to locate chip gangs operating in planetary orbits. You can unpause the galaxy map interface by pressing the middle mouse button. Captain, we've just received a warning of a pirate attack in the vicinity. The FIS command wants us to move there immediately. But first, there's so many more. Oh, wait, that was only 2. All right. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and I understand a lot of games are very, very complex and complicated. But your tutorial, theoretically, should be enough to let me play the game with the help menu having a bunch of extra stuff that explains things more in depth, but I should be able to get by with the tutorial. That is my firm belief for every game, and or at least that should be the goal of every game and game developer. We're going to see if it holds up now and that we're going to be able to do it. Okay, we just have the pre-done text stuff sitting there, so there's no real anything. All right, so we click the ship of the old Capitan. We're hanging out near Mars. I think we're going to go over here and we're going to... Captain, we're ready to jump to the coordinates you specify. Okay, we can't zoom in. Okay. Oh, we're going there. We're in the Sol system. Then there's the corporate zone, and then the Vela Orion. We have Icarus, Epsilon Cloud, Egimus, Spearhead Stars. We're getting close. Spoopy, scary battle times are about to happen, probably. I mean, that's the plan, anyway, right? Like for me, that's what I wanted to do. Hey, smart pause. I hope that we're paused right now. I like the music. It's good. Tactical interface. The Father's tactical interface has been designed to enable you to have command over all the crucial details on the battlefield. Map and radar. At the top of the interface, you will find map and radar scan of the area. Cool. The white rectangle represents the whole region. Okay. And the blue rectangle shows the area we are monitoring with the interface screen. Okay, I think I'm grasping the concept thus far. You can change this area with the arrow keys A and D. Press Shift for fast moving, C for center the folder. The red signals on the radar are enemy contacts. The white signals are civilian ships. The green signals are our Alphitas. And the yellow signals are the Uranus. Oh, sorry, represents the Father. Signal, not signals. Father, enemy, civilian, us. With pew-pews. Got it. Our mission is to clear this area of pirates. Or desert mice, if you prefer. When we're done, we can exit the system by reaching the gravity escape point. The far end of the zone. Select the mothership, aka the Father. Ironic. Right click, this is going to be the thing and stuff. Got it. But wait, there's more. The Father's tactical interface is a system compatible with the neural network technology you brought us. The neural network can speed up or slow down the mental and physical capacities of all officers and pilots for certain periods of time. This will give our officers and pilots a greater advantage over AI at critical moments. To use the neural network, simply move the mouse wheel back and forth. Okay. On the left and the bottom left of the interface, you will find the command and control panels. These are the bridge, fighters, and turrets panel. Sure. You can open or close them by left-clicking on the panel names, or you can use BFT as shortcuts. Bridge, fighters, turrets. Makes sense? You can select... You sure it's not B for map? That's right, I'm looking at you, Mech Warrior 5. I'm just saying. B for map. Sorry. You can select the turrets on the ship by left-clicking on the turret panel or on the interface. The left-click on the enemy, then left-click on the enemy to lock the turret on the target. Our weapons officer will track the targets you show him and use all his abilities to record hits. Tactical interface continues. You can now press the fighter number to select the fighter. You can press Shift and a turret number to select turrets on the mothership, or left click to select fighters and turrets on the map and on Hanos. Okay. So if I had this all open, if I press 1, I choose the dude in the hangar. If I press Shift 1, I choose El Turreto. Okay, got it. Or I can click on them or whatever. Okay, got it. All over. I know it's going down. To loot useful technology from enemy shipwrecks, you must first scan them. Then you can loot them. You can loot the detected parts. You can use the Father, J, and the fighter configuration interface to examine the technology of scavenge and upgrade your ships. So, okay, up at the top right. Okay, gotcha. I think I can track with that. You may find useful pieces of debris or debris from enemy ships to loot. You must first scan these wrecks. After scanning, you can loot the parts you find. To scan, select a fighter and then right-click on the wreckage. To loot, select the fighter and then right-click on the item. Fighter and right click. Got it. Probably twice because you're going to scan it and then you're going to loot it. Tactical interface. The standard commands in the command list are as above. These numbers are not shortcuts. Good to know. 1. Launch. That is actually the red is very important there because people would think, oh, shortcuts, but that's good. It's good. 1 is launch. 2 is call back to the old hangar. 3 is call back all fighters to the hangar. 4, rapid fire on and off, consumes ammunition fast. Turbo, I'm gonna guess is what that means, except it says Tubbo. But that they're just calling me fat, which, you know, fair play to them, I guess. I mean, maybe they're really, really skinny. I don't know. Turbo on off, consumes fuel quickly. True, I do eat a lot of food. No, I'm kidding, I don't. Missiles on off, escorts the father, and a bolt. Alright, so we're going to have to manage fuel, which I don't know what that is. Or I don't know how that's denoted. Is it the under thing? HP and ammunition. Ammunition's the bottom. HP is obviously the top. Fuel's probably the second line. Okay, I think I got it so far. You can keep track of the ship's activities in the hangar interface. You can toggle the hangar interface on and off with the H button if you're British, or H if you're American and probably Canadian. Here you can assign new ships to the hangars from our storage, change pilots, or change the officers who will serve with you on the bridge. Really? All with the H button, huh? Well, that's just to turn the thing on and off. Oh, never mind. I see. So I could literally change this up, huh? These are on the launching bays. These are the extra. Oh, that's pretty sweet. We can't prepare them though. All right, this is pretty cool. I like that. I like the idea of that. We actually have everyone available to us. You can add and remove ammunition, weapons, engines, engines and equipment from the fighters we carry in our cargo. Please note that during this stage of early access, we will not be able to communicate with factions on planets, find new pilots, ships, and other things. Therefore, 6 pilots, 6 ships, 3 officers in our hangars are all the resources we have during the test. Let's try not to lose them. Oh wait, does that mean I can't actually change them? Or are they just saying that in our hangar at any given time? Everything else that we already have on the ship we have. Please do not forget to review our detailed control schematics in the setting menu. No. Though it's probably not a bad idea. I did kind of glance at it. There are other control mechanisms on board that we cannot cover in this briefing. We recommend using the neural network frequently to make better tactical choices. The Father is largely designed to perform detailed tactical analysis using the neural network. Press C to command or to center the camera on the Father. You can also give an order to stop the Father in an emergency with the S key. You can unselect a selected fighter with the U key. Sweet. U key. Now let's take down that AI chip gang's drone harassing merchant ships. Once you're done, simply enter the gravity escape area marked in green at the far right of the sector, and our navigator will take us out of the sector. Okay. Alright, we're in smart pause. I hit A. What is... Oh, A. Okay. That's pan. Alright, we got some drone dudes and stuff over here. I think we're going to bring up the fighter and the things that we have open. Can we... Okay, we can still move that way. How do I... That's how I take off. Okay, so I'm gonna have a few of our dudes take off, and it looks like it's gonna take them a little while to do. We'll start with the first 3 folks taking off. I'm gonna unpause briefly. Alright, we got Bubbles out. Bubbles is gonna go scan some stuff. Should I be shooting these things or scanning them, or what is happening? Did the others not launch? I told them to. I thought you could cue some actions there, but apparently no. Can I harvest that or something? Do I want to shoot it, or what are we talking here? Alright, I did select the father. Oh, here we go. Stuff's starting to happen. Alright, Bubbles. Get over there, buddy. Oops, that is not what I want to do. Please close that. That is always one of the things that I don't like, but looks like we can press U or something. Wait, why is he still in the... I definitely told him to come out, but I suppose. Alright, that's fine. I know what's going on now. I'm good. Everything's fine. A little bit of damage going out there. Seems fine. It smart paused for me again. The thing is running, but we're definitely chasing it. I don't know that oh, that's our miner. Oh, I see. Bubbles, let me scan this. Okay, we're back up to normal. I would like to zoom in, but I know that we can't. It makes me a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie, but I would like it. Alright, we're gonna go with number 5, number 4. We're gonna add them onto that. We'll do shift 2, and we're gonna shoot you. And shift 5, we'll shoot at you. Alright, let's see what happens. The turrets don't seem to attack much. Maybe I missed something. Oh, these are shipwrecks. Oh, we've already done that. Like, these are all, like, actually targeting the stuff. So we can choose all of these. Theoretically, they will go over there and do that. Meanwhile, we're going to go over and we're going to choose... this, and we are going to try and target that. See if it actually works. Alright, Robin. That is your real name. Get over here. Do this. Bubbles. Go ahead and do that. Axe. We did scan that one. Go down here. Bubbles, you can return, my friend. Federal intelligence, something. We got a new level. That sounds cool. Didn't I specifically tell Bubbles to go in? Oh, okay, I'm understanding. I'm sorry. I know I'm making a fool of myself here. You guys can mock me slightly if you want. I'm okay with it. Well, apparently, I missed a little something about targeting asteroids and things of that nature. Fly around, asteroids not taking damage. However, if the asteroid hits the father's armor will be damaged. In the later stages of early access, carry. Maybe we can't do that yet. Maybe that is indeed our problem right now. Alright, looks like Robin's actually doing what I wanted him to do, which is wonderful. Okay, we're scanning and claiming some stuff. Looks interesting. All right. Are they gonna actually go? See, like right now, they're scanning the. They're scanning this place. I don't need them to do that. I want them to loot the items. Ah, we got one of the loots. All right. I'm gonna have you return back to the base. I'm gonna try to have Axe come get this. Axe is ignoring me. He just flew and crashed into the ceiling. I don't. I guess I had him selected already, maybe? I don't know. Yay, we got it. Alright, get your butt back there. Return all turbo fire, turbo speed, missiles, escort. I would have liked to have been able to figure out how to actually target things with the old El Padre, but unfortunately not the case. Am I going to be able to fit through here? We'll just assume yes. Turbo speed. I like we can only give commands to the father once and then it stops us. I mean, I have a rough idea. We managed to redo everything. All right, we're going to stop right here. We're going to go into the hangar. And none of the items we picked up ended up in the cargo hold for reasons. They might have mentioned that that was the thing that we weren't going to be able to actually do any of that. But I thought that it would be here. Ah, it's over here. They did mention that it might be in this thing. Alright, so we can see a whole bunch of stuff here. Missile launcher, mini turret, all this stuff. Cool, cool. What is this for? Starfire. It's a main turret. So we could potentially add this as a here instead of the luminous emitter. Long-range, high-damage weapon. The ammunition is usually expensive and has a long reload time. What is the, do we have the range of this? I don't have any way to parse what 5040 space miles are. So 5,040 space miles. Sounds cool. Don't know that it actually is. Alright. Well, again, this all looks like... Oh, this has got more range. Damage, turn speed, damage 0.6. Well, it is better. Can I just equip it? Apparently, yes. Can I move you, like, down? No, I can't. Another mini turret here. Might as well throw that into the mix. Why not? The neutron beam turret. Sure. They have all sorts of crazy things going on. We are incredible. 5.5, 5.38, It's slightly better. Oh, this one's way worse. 2.8. Why would I... Okay, that's capital missile. So is this. Alright. Well, if nothing else, we did find that. I was expecting to find some cargo for our fighters, but maybe we just didn't get any of that. Okay. Let's get the old Padre. Over to the Green Mile here. Alright. So we've learned a lot. I know it was a little rough. I apologize. I retained probably like 30% of what was actually explained to me. But we got through our first mission, and that's all that really matters. 300 years now. Captain, the Federal Intelligence Service. It's not the Federa? Oh. Is requesting information on some unsolved files in the archives. I've projected the FIS questions onto your control panel. Captain Lionheart. Captain's log. Alright, 35 years ago during the Great Pirate Revolt, you led one of the pirate factions in a joint revolt against the central government. This rebellion was a great opportunity to overthrow the corrupt political system that had been entrenched in the Sol sector for 1,000, hundreds of years, exploiting our civilization. You were one of the most ardent rebels. The pirate faction you led raided powerful Navy ships in the early days of the rebellion, capturing them and their entire crews. Your name was hailed as a hero in the distant colonies. But when the notoriously cruel pirate captain Harakun Arakam attacked a Federation colony and massacred all the civilians, you hunted him down and killed him mercilessly. Why did you do this? Because this massacre portrayed the pirates as terrorists and prevents us from gaining public support from other colonies. I learned that Harakun Arakam tried to sabotage the Great Pirate Revolt. When his ship was vulnerable, I wanted to raid it and take him alive. But he got into a fierce firefight with us in the corridors of the ship, and my best comrades were killed in that firefight. When it was over, I lost my temper and threw him out into space. My ex-lover lived in the colony he slaughtered, and then when I learned of her death, I couldn't resist revenge. I bought Harakun Arakam's men and had them bring their captain to me, and then I burned them alive along with him. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, we'll be merciful. probably-ish. During the Corporate War, you raided the container ships of the food monopoly Galactic Pharma and distributed the captured food to the colonies of the other monopolies that Galactic Pharma had embargoed. When the CEO of Galactic Pharma finally offered you a fortune as ransom to stop the attacks, you accepted the offer. Why? Well, I found men for sale in the company's security fleet to deliver Galactic Pharma's payment to the rendezvous point and sabotage CEO's massive security fleet. After taking the entire crew hostage, we burned the fleet. I demanded double the ransom for the return of the crew, but they wouldn't send them. Seeing that they were wasted, the Galactic Pharma crew joined my faction and began attacking Galactic Pharma ships. Huh. After burning my aging fleet in front of the CEO, I escaped with money and hired the best hackers to hack into Galactic Pharma's communication systems. Now I could track even the smallest container of food in real time. With the new and faster ships I bought, we were able to build an attack fleet and steal more food from the company. Yeah, I like them turning on their own people. That's nice. When you were 35, you had a daughter. Your wife, a second mate on your pirate ship, was killed in a skirmish with a hostile pirate faction. As you tried to raise your daughter without her mother, her grandparents, who didn't want her to become a pirate too, asked you to send them to her. Why didn't you accept this offer? 'Cause I like my daughter nearby so she can see my greatness. One, because we are not the people who become pirates just to steal. Our real motivation is to create a more humane world by overthrowing the political order in which we are forced to live and exploit it. I could never accept the idea of sending my daughter to a distant planet to become a slave laborer for another monopoly company. Losing the mother of my daughter was a huge defeat for me. You can just say my wife. Our fleet was badly wounded after that. There was about to be a mutiny within the faction. It took us a long time to pull ourselves together. In this life, it's not easy to live long if you don't have people you can rely on. I had to raise my daughter to take over the faction after me. Yeah, I don't want her to be a slave. 8 years ago. This is interesting. Skills and character creation are not active at this. So basically, this is not really going on right now, but that's okay. 8 years ago, you attacked a prisoner transport ship, disabled its engines, and then stormed it with your men. Instead of fighting the ship, the crew surrendered, and you pulled... Instead of fighting, the crew surrendered, and you pulled your captive comrade from the ship. But you could have killed everyone on board and finished the job without leaving any witnesses. You also didn't save the other prisoners on board. Why did you do that? Look, we're not killers. We do not kill people who surrender. The guards who transported the prisoners were only doing their duty. Moreover, the list of prisoners they transported included serial killers, rapists, and very dangerous perverts and assailants. I don't want to bring these men into my group, nor do I want to let them go free to kill innocent people. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that one. Power, piloted, technology, communication. Alright, I'm sorry. Since, looks like it didn't actually change anything, yeah, we just kind of had to get through that. Maybe. You know, if we come back and we do coverage of this again down the line once it releases, we'll go through and we'll take it a little more seriously. I mean, I took it seriously at the beginning, but it was quite a lengthy process, and that's okay. So we'll continue to go through that lengthy process in our next endeavor if we return. Captain's log, new user registration. Okay, do we have any? No. Yep, and it didn't change any of this. All right. Matching eyes, or watching eyes. That's a W, not an M. Yep. Let's find all characteristics of all officers on board. Then we have the pirate spirit. Pilotage is up by 30. Mechanical. Gee. Technology, security specialist, +5 advantages on intelligence checks, high explosives. Find me that asteroid. Alright. Yeah, sure. Do I choose one of these? Oh.
Captain.
I strongly recommend a visit to Mars orbit. We can repair the father in Mars orbit and replenish our missing supplies. Do you? I mean, I feel like I could just go over here and do other things, but let's do what you said. Oh, sorry. Capitan, if our engagement with the AI drones, or in our engagement with the AI drones, we obtained crucial data about the father's systems, you are now free to test the prototype. I recommend entering Mars orbit to repair damage and replenish ammunition. Unless further orders come in from the FIS command, you can visit planetary orbits and engage in chip gangs waiting for the victims in orbit, or respond to urgent mission alerts from the command. Remember that we are still in early access, where we're still testing the prototype. As updates come, new ship features and abilities will be revealed. Good luck, Commander. Alright. We are going to Mars. Can we go faster to Mars? No.
Received another distress call.
We received another distress call, and it don't seem to be none too good. I know there's the one behind us, but freedom for Galaxy. Oh wait, I thought we were just hanging out here. What's going on? Why are the things happening? We're not going to get repaired at all, are we? All right, let's FBT. I shall not scan anything. Alright, we on our way. Let's do it. So if I pan, it pauses? No. Oh. Oh. I don't feel like I'm targeting anything. But I am gonna start pooping out my ships, so. Alright, 1. Go after that. 3. Go after this. Hey, our turrets are doing things. Got a hull breach. This is too much. I need backup now. All right. I think we're gonna pop out one more of our peeps, and then I think that'll be fine. Tension. We may have to put one back inside. He's getting kind of mollywopped a little bit. A lot of action going on here. Shift 1 and 2 onto you. Is he gonna switch? It did not. All right, I'm gonna put one away in a second. One's returning. I'm gonna have the father step forward a little bit more. Now. 2. Scout that. 3. Fine. Where is 4? Oh, way over here. All right. Get them to do some stuff, and boom, there goes a couple nice shots on them. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna loot that. gonna come over here and we're gonna scout. I am gonna unleash the beast over here. Okay, 5 over here. 3, you can return to the ship. 4, you can also return to the ship. Okay, I think we did okay there. There should only be a couple, maybe only one more ship that we didn't fully see. There's 2. Alright, we'll scan those bad boys and we'll see where that takes us. Continue to move forward. And we're looking okay. I do want to scroll up and down. Hard for me to not do that. I'm like, ah, oh, it doesn't work. Alright. All return. Everybody get healed up and whatnot. Okay, let's check the hangar. Did we... Oh, doesn't look like we got anything for our boys. Definitely got some cool new Mycelian missiles. What is the range on this one? 12.4. What is the range on this? 14. Okay, so this is better all around. Okay, well, we don't want those. I'm gonna put that there. That way, I have the 2 in the back that kind of match. It's really bad damage. And then what do we have for the main weapon? 7.8. Okay. There's our main gun getting upgraded. I like it. Hold on now. 6.6. 538. Okay, 6. There we go. That is a little bit better, isn't it? Isn't it? All right, I like it. Okay, well, we're going to continue to move forward. We're going to speed it up. Wait, what's happening? Stop, wait, what are you shooting at? Oh. Oh, we're being ambushed from behind. That is good to know. Alright. Take off. I think these are the ones that are active. And then they show the ones that they're going to be targeting. How do we get to base 6? Bay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But we have 6. How does that work? I guess we only bring 5 out at a time? So why do we have 6? Oh well, doesn't matter. It was the hunter, wasn't it? It was in 6. Okay, that's fine. Alright, FBT. I would say if I were to add another little comment here. Again, I know I'm fumbling around a little bit. If I go to hangar mode or something else to check and then I come back here, I think whatever we had left open before should still be left open. I shouldn't have to FBT to bring back the fighter bridge and turrets. If I had them open before, they should stay open. Again, just small little things that I think will improve the overall. Feel free to correct me if I am incorrect. Alright, 5, take off. And Dunzo. Alright, Bubbles and other guy.
Fast neural interface initialized.
Bring that home, Bubbles. Alright, we're going to return. We're going to choose the Father. Again. I like that he flew forward and then went in. I like that a lot, actually.
Fast neural interface initialized.
Alright, we're getting our booties moving. I think that was okay, though.
Interface normalized.
I wanted to get in 2 combat things, and we did. And that's pretty much it, really. Okay, so we went to Mars to repair and to do stuff, but I don't know that we actually did anything like that. I'm actually gonna just gotta go back to Mars here. Just see what happens. Do we have to actually, like, do we have to click on Mars, or
Tactical
what? Like,
neural
obviously there's, like, combat going on, right? Like, there's stuff going on over here.
interface normalized.
But how would we repair and do other things? Because we definitely didn't do that. Looks like there'll be skills for our stuff. Let's actually take a peek. Are any of these things that we can actually learn yet? Nope. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that they have planned, a lot of stuff that they're thinking about, that they want to, like, add into the game. And I think once you get a little bit more familiar with the controls, you understand what you can and can't do, and more and more things are implemented into it to be able to, again, improve the fighter classes a little bit, to be able to continue to fill out various things like this. I don't like, what are the officer consoles? I don't know what any of that stuff means. We can see our armor / HP. How do we repair it? Like, there's a lot of things that are just kind of up in the air right now that I don't fully get. But again, we're taking a snapshot, right? We're spending about, what, an hour, 45, 50, yeah, about an hour. About an hour of time checking out the game, kind of learning it, reading through kind of some of the story beats, and just getting an overall taste and feel for the game. I think conceptually, I like a lot of the ideas that are in here. I like the way a lot of the stuff is presented. I like the look and feel of the game. I am wanting to move in and out. I'm wanting to scroll in. Obviously, we can't do that. So it is a little weird having the neural network like that with the faster and the slower and the tactical and all that stuff. But for what it is, as far as not having a super huge map where we have to go up and down, it's literally left and right, full screen. And the ships are definitely visible. I think it's pretty cool. I like the idea that there's going to be precious resources available on the asteroids later that we'll be able to harvest or mine. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And I really like a lot of the things they got going on here. So I am quite eager to see how this progresses and, improves upon as early access continues. Anyway, folks, if you want more information about the game, where to get the game information on the developer, or any of that there stuff, down below in the description of the video, there'll be various links, just like there always are. I always try to find everything I can and throw it down there for you guys so you can follow up however you would like. That all being said, like and subscribe. Helps. Do it. Do it. And until the very next episode, I have been your host, Bumpy Squigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.